I have a line graph up on my monthly. So with support and resistance 2.0, we draw it up straight from the monthly on down to your 1 hour. All right, and it be straight precise. Okay, so same thing, just like top to bottom, where current prices currently at right now, we just in a line graph. All right, so and you can write on your notes right now. I'm about to give you a list of colors for different time frames. All right, I'm gonna start with the monthly first. The monthly color for your line is going to be black. Your weekly color is going to be yellow. Okay. Your your daily color is also going to be red. And you have your 4 hour is going to be green. And your 1 hour will be orange. And anything under that, you can just make it blue. So you can remind yourself which line represents what. So with the first thing on the monthly, when you're drawing it up on the line graph, you look for your top, your high, and your lowest of your low. All right, but where current price is at. You also when you in your monthly, if you zoom in, you don't have that much history of price. It goes all the way back to 1994. So everything past 2000. I'll say everything past 2000, everything after 2011 is invalid. It's too far out. You ain't really got to worry about it. All right, so I'm gonna be drawing it up from right here. So,
hey, kid, I'm sorry. I was trying to say it out loud, but I was muted. I just got a new notebook. Can you tell me those colors one more time for each time frame? You said the monthly was black. I know that.
And okay, the monthly black, the weekly is going to be yellow. All right, your daily is going to be red. Your 4 hour is going to be green, and your 1 hour is going to be orange. And anything after that, you basically can make it blue or any color you feel like drawing your trend lines and any other stuff like that.
All right, babe.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Okay. So when we doing support and resistance on the line graph, all right, like I said, we look for anything after in the past, I'll say after 2010 is invalid. Okay, so you look for a strong support and a strong resistance. You only need 2 lines on your monthly. You can write that down also. Only 2 lines, okay? All right. So I'll say my first line, the reason why I picked this because I have a lot of indecision in the market. It was a lot of overlapping. When I mean overlap, when I draw this line, you'll see. Hold on. So color gonna be black. All right. Reason why I didn't pick anything up there right now because it's a little too far away from price. So I actually want to try to keep it close as price as possible. You can either pick this spot right here, be a good spot, or you can come down a little bit more where you see a lot of indecision. Indecision means it's a lot of area where price struggle from left to right. So all you're doing is looking left to right. That's the wrong one. Horizontal. Let's get it. All my settings is messed up, man. I'm on a brand new profile. All right, so you can either put it right there or you can put it right there. Depends on where price is at. I feel more comfortable with it right here. So how you make this little line, you want this line to be a little thicker. All right, so you just go to format and just get it up just a little bit. And this one, you're gonna put in your text. You're gonna write monthly. All right. I'll say monthly support. This monthly resistance. All right. I ain't gonna spell out the whole word. So you remind yourself. Oh, where she went? Text, show text. Go to show text. Don't forget that. All right. So that's your monthly resistance right there. So I'm gonna keep going down, and I'm gonna put my support right here. To the left. All right, let me do this one over. I want it to be pretty. To the left, to the left. All right, so you set it up just like that. So that's all you want to do on your monthly when you're drawing it up on your line graph. All right, you look for your basic support and resistance just like I taught y'all in previous videos. So we just stepping it up a notch. All right. Reason why I didn't pick this down here because that's fake out area. It came down, touched 1, 2, 3 times, and came right back up and never went back down there. It just stayed in this one little zone. All right. If you have any questions about how I got that, just put it in the chat or unmute yourself. Okay, now we're gonna move to the weekly. So when you draw your weekly line, you just need one line on your weekly, all right? And how I draw my weekly line is basically where price is currently at right now. So you look in the middle. Usually I use the fibs, but like I said, my settings got messed up, so my Fibonacci settings is, I still can use it a little bit. All right, you do it from top to bottom. All right, so let me go back over those steps. When you leave your monthly, when you do your monthly, you find your support and your resistance. All right, when you move to your weekly, how you get your weekly, you have to measure it with your fibs, and it has to be 50% in the middle. It has to be dead smack in the middle. If it's not lining up close to 50 or on directly on 50, it's wrong. That's invalid. All right, like we straight precise. We getting straight to it. So
say that one more time.
So okay, when you draw up your support, basic support and resistance, how you measure your weekly, like your weekly support, you just have to draw it on your 50. If it don't match up to current price, which is right here, y'all see how that line? If you look right here, you got touch, You got another touch right here. You have another touch right here. Then you have another touch. And what your fib say? This is your 50. If I had my settings right, I had it my fib set up a different way. But on default, this is your 50. All right.
Okay.
So that's all. If it's not lining up straight in the middle, it's invalid. Your support and your resistance is off. So
Okay.
good thing I did mark that right there instead of coming up a little higher. So that's how you get your weekly. So the only thing you do now is just draw. Remember I say your weekly color is going to be yellow, everybody.
But
And
where did you start the fib at?
where did I find the fib? Right here.
No, where did you start it at?
I started from the top, right on the top, your top of your resistance line.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Top to bottom, point A to point B.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. And end it right there, dead on the smack. And if it's not lining up with 50, it's invalid. That means your resistance off just a little bit. All right.
Cool. Okay.
So now you just draw your weekly support. Okay. Give me 1 second. I got to open the door for my mother. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Everybody caught up? Let me know if I've been.
Yo, kid, your yellow line looks dead on where price is right now.
Yeah.
I get it. My yellow line is a little bit above price. I'm not sure what's going on. It's lined up. My numbers match up with your numbers. 13, 1, 6, 10. Let me go down a little bit. I see what's 13.
As long as it's in that area, you good. Because it's a big, thick line. When you see it on your 15-minute, you be like, oh, man, it's right there. So it really, as long as it's in that 50 area, you straight.
All right.
So are you saying if the current price doesn't line up with the 50, then we didn't draw the support, the monthly support and resistance, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Either it's going to be where price is at or price is going to be close to it.
Okay.
Basically. All right. Price don't have to be on it. So just long as it's like in the 50 area, as long as your line is 50 in the dead smack in the middle, then you good.
Perfect. Okay, great.
All right. Okay. So that's all we do for our weekly. All right. Now this is where the fun comes in at. Somebody say something in the chat. How do I get all the color numbers on the left? How do I get all the color numbers? I don't know what you talking about, bro. You mean on the right? Or Caesar, just message me, man. All right, so we're gonna go down to our weekly now. Let me mute everybody again. So that's how it's supposed to look, dead smack in the middle. Pretty, right there. All right, so let me put a number, let me make sure I got the right thing. All right. Okay, so that'll be it for the week. How I do it, I go straight to my daily. And now let's scoot on over. So your daily color is going to be red. So let's get to the top. All right, y'all, bear with me. Let's go to red. All right. So when you're doing this right here, all you're looking for is touches, gaps, or overlap. All right. So we're gonna go very slow. And what I mean by overlap, I'm just gonna place this line right here to show you an example.
Hey, real quick, did you just turn your weekly to a red line?
Huh? Y'all must be, yeah, it sure did. Good thing you peeped that, my bad.
I asked, I did the exact same thing literally just now.
Yeah, man. I always mess up and do that. I be forgetting to take the color off or get out of it. All right. So you do, this is an example of overlap right here. Okay, baby girl. So it's go up and come down. Then the other one, it goes up and come right back down. That's a perfect example of what you're looking for in the overlap. Okay. You gotta be quiet, boo-boo. Ready? So that's the overlap. A gap. Let me remove that right now. A gap is basically, if I can zoom in a little better. This is basically a gap, these two. All right, right here and right here. That's what you could call a gap. You can call a gap this and that. So once I draw it, you'll really see what I'm saying. All right, so let's start from our top. And all you're looking for, when you're doing this, all you're looking for is the mini support and resistance. I'll make this red. Give me 1 second. Let me put my daughter back in this bed. Give me 1 second. She all good, settled away, door explore. Now it's about this price. All right, so that's a major overlap right there. When I say overlap, comes up, comes down, comes back up, and come down. Anytime you see that, you can basically, that's valid, all right? And what else makes this valid? Y'all see this touch right here? This is what I call a touch, all right? When the market comes from opposite side, comes up, and touch your line right here. That's valid all day. So that's a nice little strong area that we can draw right there. And you basically keep looking for the same things. So I could say that's not one right there. All right, this would be another one. You have to train your eye for it. This would be one right here. All right. And the reason why I say this one would be it because look, overlap, came up, came down, touch, went past it, try to retest, and shot right back up. All right. And the reason why the other side came up and also did a touch to it. So that's a nice little strong area as well. And when we're doing this, it's like straight precise in the market. So when you're going on smaller time frames and you see your different support and resistance line, you know that big business about to happen. Market's going to move. Either it's going to move or it's going to reject that area or stay totally away from it. So you can always get in on the pullbacks or you can always get in on the breakout. All right. So we're just going to keep going down until we get close to price. So that's overlap, touch. That came wrong. That's invalid. The reason why I say that's invalid because I don't have a strong indecision over in this area right here. It's just touching. That's another strong area right here. All right. All right. Reason why I did that, price came up, touch, touch, touch. But on the opposite side of price, it came down and also touched and did two little overlaps. I have a question in the chat. Yeah, you can draw as many as you like on the daily. But it has to be precise. If it's invalid, you can't draw it. You're just looking for your touches, your gaps, and your overlaps. All right. So we're gonna keep going down. All right. And let me know, like y'all can unmute yourself and be like, if you think this is gonna be a touch or if you think this is a current line that it's supposed to be at, let me know. You gotta train your eye for it.
Hey, Kedrick.
Yeah.
Kedrick, when you're doing it on the daily, are you going, like I see you coming down to like the current price, but are you going to do the same for below the price too?
Yeah, same for below. I ain't gonna go too far down, but I'm gonna go right below it too and do it. So okay. It's gonna be on the whole. It's like it looked like a lot of lines, but it's gonna be very precise.
Okay.
And also, Ked, I just want to make sure that if we're on here, we're gonna be practicing doing this. So I think I see one. I put it at a line that says 1.22400. The reason why you got two touches.
Oh, you all the way down there. Yeah. 1.224.
Like right there.
Oh yeah, that'd be area right there. I'm getting it. So let me see if this area right here valid.
It's just practice.
Oh yeah, man. That's what I want, man. You gotta train your eye for it. It's something new. How do you know if it's valid or a gap? Basically left to right. If you don't see nothing on the left, if you don't see nothing over here, but you're seeing like, so say the reason why I didn't let this be invalid right here, because nothing was touching it on this side. Well, I lied. One is right here. Boom. It has to touch on both sides. All right, if it's just touching on one side multiple times, that's invalid. Like say, so let me go to a clear line. Say if you had one right here that came up and came down, and you had another one that just like these two came up and came down, but you don't have nothing over here that's touching it on the other side of the line, like coming up or at least trying to overlap it, then that's invalid. It has to be on both sides. It has to touch on this side, and it also has to touch on the other side of the line. That's straight invalid all day. If you can't get that, then you can't draw it.
And when you talking about sides, you're not talking about left or right? You talking about one is like where it's serving as a support and a resistance, right?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about from left to right?
I'm talking left to right and on both sides of the line. So you looking what you seeing to the left. So what I'm looking at, I'm not even looking over here yet. I'm looking straight here. So I see an overlap. It came up, came down, and I also see a touch right here. All right. So I'm gonna keep looking over. This is a gap.
Okay.
So let me put this right here. Hold on. This perfect. All right. So you see, came up, came down, touched again. All right. So you got this little, touch right here. This right here is a gap. This is where price came down, but didn't even get to that area. All right. So you go up, price came back up, consolidate, came down, did an overlap, a valid overlap, came back up, consolidated, came down, touch again, boom, right back up. So it touched basically in this area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, 6. So you think when price get here, it's going to struggle a lot to get past. It looked like it's just been straight bouncing off of it. It finally broke through right here. So this is where we probably would have got in. This is where you would have got in on entry just off if you had candlesticks. Now, if you look at it, candlesticks, look how pretty that is. See how it come together?
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Yeah. So it's best when we draw on the lines to actually put it on where it's what type of that's if it's not candlesticks, what are those? Are those bars or what is that? Like
That's a line
just a
graph.
straight line.
That's a line graph.
Okay.
You go right here, click
Okay.
line. Make sure it's a nice little bright color where you can see it good. And that's the best. That's the way I was taught. Always draw it higher time frames on the line graph, and you know what I'm saying, and just draw it regular on the candlesticks under 1 hour. So anything 1 hour and plus, line graph. Anything under the 1 hour is going to be candlesticks.
Okay.
All right.
That's helpful.
That's pretty right there. I'm right on the money right there, though. Look at that. So you were a prime example, all right? That's how most people be getting fake out. They be like, oh, man, it broke. That candle closed, but you didn't get another engulfing pattern. What I mean engulfing is meaning candle has to come up under there, close, then come down. Candle came, matched on one side, and shot right back up. That's how you be negative. You got to wait for a couple. I'm just saying, if this been a 15-minute, you have to wait for a little while to get your money back. So you notice a major area right here. So once this drop, touch, you see, retrace, that's retest. When I always put in the chat, wait till it retests. You see that it retests, look at that, enter. Ride it on down, retest, enter. Ride it on down, retest, enter. Ride it on down. Now, this is when market structure come in, all right? So if price don't come past this lower low right here, then you still in for a sale. Look at that. Straight drop. That's how you kill a market. You just get in off a retest once it breaks your strongest support and resistance area. Let me go to the chat. It's blowing up. How do you use the chart setup? Oh, Trader's View. Trader's View. Trader's View creates you a profile. They got a 30-day free trial, but everybody, if you want to be very successful in trading, please do your markups on TradingView. It's HD. It's more prettier than on MetaTrader. And you can do 10 times more stuff on it. All right, so let's go back to our line graph. Got another question. How much is after the 30K? What? How much is after the 30K? You gotta rephrase that question, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's talking about Traders View. How many times you like
Oh, it'd be like $9 a month or something, but hey, it's worth it, man. They got different packages after the 30-day free trial. I think they just draft out of mine. It was like probably like $9 and some change. So not that much. All right, so everything right here, you see, this right here is invalid. I don't have nothing else over here. So that's why I've been saying this is a nice little pretty take profit area. I mean, getting in, getting your 10 pips, you know, retracement, getting back in, getting you another 10 pips, retracement, get in. Hey, take profit. Easy money. So let's keep going down. All right, this is nice, a nice little area right here. You can came up, came back down, got a nice little overlap. All right. Nice touch on this end. So let's keep going down. All right. All right. Right here. Okay. Right there. All right. Just keep going down. Right there. All right. Reason why I did that, came down, touch. All right. Shoot up, came back down, touched again. And when you set your chart up like this, you can leave it like this for the rest of the month. You don't even have to move it no more. It's like a one setup thing. You can refresh it weekly, but I don't have to touch it for a whole month. All right, this is a nice little area right there. Okay, overlap, touch, touch, overlap. Okay. Now we close to price, where price is currently at right now. So she's in a major support area right now. Struggling. Struggling, yeah. Right there. Come on down. Boom. All right. See, came down, touch. Opposite side, came up, touch. And you got two overlaps. All right, so we zoom out. We don't really have to go that far down, but you get the picture. You can keep going down as far as you want. All right. If you notice, like certain other pairs, like your heavier volatile pairs, they're gonna have a lot more of these, so it's gonna be a lot more lines. Because like GJ moved like 60 pips in an hour or something like that, so it's gonna be a lot more price action. All right. So now we go to the 4 hour. Okay. With the 4 hour, the rules is on the 4 hours, each zone you can get in and do like 3 lines. Sometimes I just do 2. All right, so 4 hour color, it's gonna be green. Oh, I must have changed that. Okay. Everybody got the daily? Before I move on to the 4 hour, let me know if you got any questions.
No, I'm straight.
Anybody else? Alrighty, let's get it. My little pump said, let's get it. All right, damn.
Green.
Yeah, you got it. All right, so once your daily markup, you don't have to go that high. Like I said, if price ever gets back up there, you can always update it. So I'm gonna go close to price right now. All right, we looking for the same thing on the 4 hour. All right, so came up, came down, right there. I'll put one right here. Reason why I did that, left, overlap, okay. Came up, touched, big old overlap. Let's go down a little bit more. Major one right here. Look at that, y'all. Up, came down, touch, came up on opposite side, touch, came down, touch. That's valid all day. You can add another one to it. So like I said, sometimes I just like to do two. When I count that one as one, yeah, that's one right there though. So touch, overlap, all right, touch, and also touch again right here. So that zone is good to go. And once you get the hang of just knowing what to look for, man, you'll be through this chart in about 5 minutes. 5 or 10 minutes the most. All right, so we in this zone now. That's invalid. Reason why I say that's invalid, I don't see, well, yeah, I don't see nothing touching on the other side of it. So I'm gonna continue to go down. Now I'll do this one right here. All right, strong overlap, came down, touch right here. Came down, came up, and touch. Very precise. Let's go. All right, so we got one right there, one right there. I like that one. That's invalid. I'll do this. All right, so you got came down, remove, touch right there, gap right there, overlap. Boom, boom. All three in one. This right here is a major. That's why price so close to it. They want to get up there. It's actually look like it's about to continue to drop though. All right, so I'm gonna put one right here where all the rest of them at. All right, and now I don't like that. It's gonna be better. All right, came down, touch. Got opposite side, touch. Gap right there. All right, that's where current price is at. So she's in a nice little channel right now. Continue to go down because this is your 4 hours, so you want to complete it all the way down. I'm not going to go down here because that's basically a big behind overlap. That's a big fake out. All right, put one right there. Touch on that side, came up, touch, boom, boom, gap right there. Right. See if I got one. Right there. And that's it for the 4 hour. All right, so that's all you're doing for your line graph. Start off on your monthly, work your way down, and just take your time, you know. You go to your candles now. Now let's look at it. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Oh Lord, that's the 1 minute. I was like, where everything went at? Boom. Straight accuracy. Straight accuracy right there. Yeah, she in one big channel. You've been going up beautifully. So just like I used to teach it, you see this major line right here. Price played around on it a lot and scared to break it. All right, so you know when price ever gets to this area right here, 2 days from now, or if it continues to go up, maybe next week or sometime, remember now you got this red line there. Remember, like if it breaks this, oh yeah, it's go time. And it's going to continue to go down to like right here. That'll be your next little area where it struggle at for a little bit. And it's probably going to continue to drop because it wasn't there. And yeah, it's probably not going to even go there. That's all you want is accuracy. Accuracy. So now, only thing you got to draw. Oh, come on, zoom out. Zoom out. Thing acting up on me. Go back to my full out. Oh, I have on my set. There she go. All right. Okie dokie. So that's your 4 hours. So you can really, you can just straight up, like when I say blue line, now you can draw your trends. All right. You go to your higher time frame. I'm gonna change this color to blue. That's how you get straight killer precise entries. All right, so that's blue. You just draw your regular trend line like I told you before. Same stuff. Get that right there.
Now, Kedrick, I see you drew that trend line towards the weekly support. Is that does it matter which support line you draw that to?
No, they really don't.
It's just a regular support. It's just a regular trend line, period.
Yeah, just a regular, treat it like a regular trend line. If your 4 hour candle ever comes up close to this area and don't break it, you know to get in for the sell. That's it. Get in for the sell to right here. This would be my take profit area. Because that's where price been faking out at. It's scared to break this area for some reason right now. So it looked like it's going to continue to follow its trend. It's probably going to go up for a buy. All right. So if I zoom, I see how it look now. Pretty. Anything you do, see, since I don't even have to draw the other line right there because you see it. Our green line, you know, that green line is right there. Our 4 hour line is right here, waiting on it. All right. So I'll go back to my 1 hour. Beautiful. Now you can scout. Now you can scout. Like I always say, train your eyes for what you don't see. I'm gonna move this up just a little bit right there. Yep, perfect. So now you know where this trade is going at. Exactly. If it don't break this area, right here, retest and get back in there, you know you could get in for a sell from here to here. All right. This all your green areas is nothing but your support areas. Once price get to it, only thing you got to do is wait for the pullback and hop right back into the next level. That's how we ride it. Right now, it's about to start going up. It's rejecting it, man. So that's EU. The market been very choppy this week, though. All right. What else I can do? So that's it. That's one trend. Okay. You think EU would fall? Let me look at EU. Yeah, if EU break that, it's going to fall. It's going to come back down.
Next question.
I think EU will fall during FOMC. Ooh, that can push it too. That can make it fall. That can push it. If the news goes to the sale tomorrow, what time that news is? 10:30?
2
o'clock.
2 o'clock on the dot. You know, you see the benefits of learning how to trade the news? That EU, man, that's marked up from, basically precise. Level to level.
Go to forexfactory.com. You'll figure out the news.
Yeah, 2 a.m. 2 p.m. tomorrow, news for EU. I wish I had my fib settings on this. That's
I use somebody asked in the private chat. You use forexfactory.com. You can use fxteam.com for news or FX book.
How the heck did my thing get that big just now?
Oh my God!
You see that, right? Oh Lord. Yeah.
Got one question, man. I came in just a little late, like right at the beginning, like on your weekly. Like, what are you actually looking for the weekly when you do those two lines?
Hold on for a second, brother.
No, I mean the month, not the weekly, but the month. Like
I'm trying. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this thing back to where it was. Dang, how I did that on this now? That's crazy, y'all. Anybody know how to do it? I forgot. I ain't never zoomed in like that.
Press the 3.
Just hit the refresh.
Hit the 3 little dots over there under the X.
Under the X.
Top right. 3 dots is underneath the top right corner. Press the 3 dots that's underneath the X.
I don't see no X.
Boy, get out and tweet.
The
top right corner is an X. Just like you closing this out, except for you're going to press the 3 little dots. If you don't go to the top right corner, I'm going to throw the screen all the way to South Carolina at you. There you go. Now unzoom that.
I don't know why I did it automatically.
No, 100. You don't need but 100, baby. Just 100.
That's weird. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. Yeah. That's EU. Let me see these fibs right, though. Show you something with these fibs.
May I ask a question? Why did you draw that bottom?
All right, Ben. My bad. Ben. I forgot about you. All right, bro. What was your question?
No, I was saying, like, when I came in, I think you was, like, in the middle of talking about the monthly part. So what did you actually do to actually draw those 2 lines?
The 2 lines, I just did the regular support and resistance. And then yeah, that's all I did. That's the only chart you'll do your regular support and resistance on. All right.
I think that's the part I kind of get confused. How do you determine how high and how low to go? You just go to like the
closest to price.
Yeah, the previous high and previous low closest to the price.
Can you read that again? Dang, you sound like you all across the field.
Didn't sound like he in the bathroom.
Talking.
Hey, can y'all hear me better?
Now,
Yeah, there you go, bro.
Sorry about that. Yeah. No, I was saying, is it like you just going to your previous high and previous low close to the current price?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
So how this is? So you just like you did market structure, man. You got your higher high, higher low, right? You got another higher high, higher low. Then they start making low lows. Came all the way up, didn't break through. Now we're making a lower low. I mean a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So what you think if she don't break, what else she gonna make another lower high?
Right.
You know, that's market structure 101 right there. But you won't know how to see it if you don't have your thing drawn up the right way.
Right.
Right? So you can see it did it all the way up here, then came down, and once it breaks out of market structure, it's going to retest. Once it retests and not come back in to make a lower low again, then it's coming all the way up to make a strong high. So that's market structure. Let me see. I'm trying to draw. Dang, I wish I was on my other one. Draw y'all some supply and demand zones real quick. All right, so you can write this down. I got everything right down for y'all. Supply and demand. All right. Supply is the resistance you look for from breakouts. Demand is support rejected by price. The more it touches, the weaker it gets. Okay. So it's basically like your big boys of your supportive resistance, basically, but just in one little zone. All right, so I'll draw the first one. All right, hold on.
Hey, Kev, before you go, why did you draw that bottom part of the trend line? Like, I could tell the top. You mean you started from that high all the way down, you following the highest high. But why did you start that bottom trend line where you started?
You talking about this?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because look what it did. It's in the trending market. It's trending in this channel. Remember I taught you about your channels? Right? So you got your horizontal support and resistance, but you also can draw it sideways.
Yeah, but I'm saying, why didn't you start it from the other one? Like, you see how there's another low?
You talking about this one?
Yeah, why didn't you start it from that one and then you make it to the lowest low? Why did you keep it up there?
Oh, let me zoom in. Because it made another one right here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can have it, but price that's a big boy. We trying to stay close to price.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too far from price. I want to stay right up on it. So if it makes another higher high, like right what it did right here. Look what it did. I hit it all on the low spots. Straight trend. That's the strongest trend right now because if you draw it all the way over here, you still got all this space right here. Price ain't even coming over here right now. But if price breaks this, come down, then you'll see that. But that's your horizontal line. It's doing that. So it's already there, but it's just this way. You get me?
Yes, sir. I get you. I see you.
Hold on. All right. So let's see. Let's do. All right. So with supply and demand, all you looking for is the, fake out wicks area. All right. Draw another one. Beautiful.
And do this every day.
Huh?
I had a question. Did you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I ain't hear you. What was your question?
Okay. I said, once you draw all the lines on the chart,
Uh-huh.
do you have to do this every day, or is this something? Because I see you have like the weekly. So do you use it for the whole week, or is it something
I
you
use
do
it for the whole month. It don't move.
the whole month? Okay.
Yeah, once you draw it, you good. You ain't got to draw it no more. That's the beauty of it.
Okay.
With trade, that's why I use TraderView. You don't have to. You can have multiple charts marked up, and you just look at it once. You're like, oh, it's not ready yet. Yeah. So yeah, you can use it for a whole month, or you can always update it if like some crazy stuff happened in the market. You can update it too. You just keep it fresh, but it's for a whole month. You can use it. Let me get my little. I'll be right back. I'm giving the little girl some popsicle. All right, I'm back. I see some questions in there. Oh, it's right here. Oh man, it's like a different looking symbol at first when you first get in there. That's how you found it though. Go to the brush. If you see the brush, click on that and you'll see rectangle. All right. Can you repeat the definition of a supply supply zone, please? No problem. Okay, I'll go back over it. All right. So you only draw your supply and demand zone really from your 4 hour and your 1 hour. I forgot to say that. Okay. Supply is the resistance. All right. Look for and breakouts. Your demand is a support, basically rejecting price. So like this area right here is rejecting. It can't get past it right now. It's rejecting. It's not getting past it. All right. So that's it. You don't have to draw up as many. You can just draw 3. So you can see nice little zone. Reason why I draw that right there, because if price breaks this is nothing but profit right here, y'all. All right. She ain't coming down here for no reason. She might stumble a little bit right here and retest, then continue to drop. Retest, continue to drop. And if it breaks that right there, everybody paying rent for about 6 months. All right. So if you look on your higher time frames, it's lined up nice and pretty. And you just can go on your 4 hour and just straighten it up just a bit, stretch it out all the way to the left. All right, I could have did another one right here, but you get the picture. Go back down to your 1 hour. Boom. Yeah. You want to say hi to everybody? See the reason why I keep stopping everybody. Say hi. Hi.
What up? What up?
That's my baby, y'all. That's my baby. She like, bump that, daddy. You gotta get me right first before anybody else. Hey, boom. Pull it out. All right. And you go back over what to draw on the 1 hour. You just draw your trend lines on the 1 hour. That's all. Major things you focus on, just your monthly, your weekly, and your daily, and just drawing your lines between those major time frames, and they'll look pretty on a smaller one.
Okay, so what did you make orange?
You say, what did I make orange?
Because on 1 hour you said we make the color orange. So where is
orange? If you want to continue to put more inside these zones, but with EU you don't have to put that much,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but if you see like another pair where it's stretched out and it had, like if your 1 hour zones are stretched just a little bit more, then we could have put some ones in there. But I'll keep it. It's pretty like how it is right now. I don't want to draw too much line.
Okay.
All right, so that's that for that. So that's just applying the menu. Take a picture if you want. All right, so these are your major zones area. So if price ever reaches back up here, hey, it's off to the races. Once you pass this right here, it's off to the races. And really, you don't have nothing over here, so it's going to keep going. But you always look to the left. That's all I do every day. I look to the left and see what it did in the past, and that predicts how I look to get in on this in the market. I always look to the left. Train your eye looking in the past. All right. So you go down to the 15 minute. See how I look on the 15? Precise. Got your lines right there. So all these spaces right here, these will take profits. I mean, these are your where you get into the market at, man, and just ride it. Come down, bounce off. If it breaks it, close up under, then you got another one. It's the same way, y'all, but just more precise. Each line means something. All right. So looking ugly like that. Let me see if I can pull out some fibs. Oh man, EU, you see it's on our line? Look at it right here. On the 15 minute, it's respecting it. If it don't respect it, it's gonna come to this green line. Every time it came there, it shot right back up. It's like it's scared of it. You see how precise it is? So, let me do my Fibonacci. Oh, I don't have my level set right on this. So on your fib, only thing you do, you just measure from, if price is in a sale, you just measure from top to bottom, okay? Yeah, I ain't even set pretty how I wanted to set. Dang. I gotta fix this. I gotta make it go to the right. Let me set it and I'll turn it over. Shit. 0 always gonna be at the bottom with my 0 line. All right. 0 always gonna be at the bottom of your support. I can barely see it. My other one, man, it was perfect. Let me go to this format, see if I can change the colors up real good. Anybody on here use Fibonacci before? Comment in the chat if you use Fibonacci.
I use Fibonacci, but I thought you did want the 0 at the bottom. I thought you wanted the 0 at the top.
Not on this one. We'll see why in a second.
All right.
You'll see why in a second. Better percentage. I want to change all these lines, man. Dang, I ain't got my settings right. Well, I'm gonna show you quick. Left, nope. Right. I might have to do like an update on the Fib. Yo. All right. So with Fibonacci, watch this right here. Okay. So in Fibs, you got all the way to your 100 level. Your 100 level is like your higher high. Okay. Anytime price gets up here, anytime price gets your 100 level, it usually takes a long, slow time for it to come down. Okay. So the only thing we do in this, like if it went into a straight sell, like it's, like it just did right now, only thing I did, I measured from the top to the bottom. All right. If it was going the other way, I would have measured from the bottom to the top. So you see it's trying to do a little retracement. Sorry about that. It's trying to do a retracement. All right. So it retraced all the way up to the 23.6 level. All right. So like my dude told me, he said anything that's on 23.6, you basically don't get in. It's just a continuation on a retracement. All right. Most of the time. All right. Sometimes it'll shoot up to 23, and like it did right now, it shot up to 23, came back down, and now it's just retesting this area again. But if price would have kept going up past your 23 and went to your 38, I can't even see the 60. My bad, y'all. Y'all can't see it. So it's 50 right here, then it's 60. Okay? These two are your prime time. When price get to your 38, come up, come back down, get in for that sale. Get in for it. That's prime time. All right? With 38, take profit. If it's not broken, it's the most aggressive for your 38. That's the most aggressive move. All right? The higher you get, the slower the move is going to be. All right? The lower it is, the more aggressive it is. But remember, on 23.6, it's going to be, you just leave that alone. You just watch and see if it'll do a continuation. All right? All right, so this one ain't shot up to 38. So right now it's just playing around in this area. When it ever comes back up, come down, boom. All right, you got your 50. Your 50 level is like a median. So anytime it reaches your 50, it's also a nice little continuation to go up. When it goes to your 60, comes up and come back down, it's mostly like a slower drop. Okay, it's like a moderate reverse. It's slower. But if it do it on your 38, that's the most aggressive. So if you ever see something, you pull your fibs out, you be like, let me see how much this retracement is on this. If you see it go to your 38 and coming back down, that's sell all day. All right, 100%, it's going to take a long time for that baby to come down. If it passed 100, like on my other fibs, I have 110, 120 up here. If it passed that, these would be like my take profit area. All right, I also have it at the bottom too. But I'll do it like my next video, I'm going to do Fibonacci. All right, I'm going to go back over my ADX. I don't have that on there right now. The ADX indicator that tells you if the market is bullish or bearish. And I also will be doing training on EMAs when they crossing in the market and whatnot. All right, so I got to get my Fibonacci settings right. I don't really like how this look right now. It's ugly to me. But that's just like a little brief, taste of it. If you want to try it out tonight on your demo, the settings, these are the best settings for it. It's just I don't like the colors on it. And I got like extra little numbers up there for like my take profit and whatnot. So I will have that in my next video. So I'm gonna open this time up for like Q&A. If you got any questions about anything you've been struggling with, I can help you with.
Yo, kid. I'm gonna ask these questions, dog. So, when you said this about the Fibonacci, so I've been looking at it and trying to work with it. So, I've been seeing it go up to the 38, and
Yeah.
it'll come down a little bit, but then it'll typically try to shoot to 61. And maybe mine was just backwards or something like that. But does it have to close below the 38, or does it have to close above the 38 in order for you to think that
it has to? Yeah, I see what you're saying. It has to make that straight, sharp turn and be on the process on the way under the 38. Once it reach under the 38, sell. That's entry. Right there. Yeah. As soon as it get back under there, because it ain't gonna go up here for no reason and turn around and get back under the 38. It's following the bearish momentum.
Okay.
Same thing with the 60. If it goes up and turn back around, let me see if I can find another one. I don't like these settings, man.
You look at UJ.
I'm
Just
trying to find. Look.
There's one thing.
See? I see another one. Come on. See. Oh, that's why it looked funny looking. I was wondering, I'm like, what the hell going on? Hey, man, I don't draw my fib on the 15. I do it on the 1 hour and the higher time frames. My bad, y'all. Higher time frame.
So with that, then, do you not use fibs on the lower time frames?
Yeah, I don't use fibs on the lower time frames like that. I had huge success doing it off the 1 hour. Really off the 1 hour and 4 hour. Let me see. Okay, that's perfect right here. I was like, dang, that junk look crazy, man. Ain't lining up how I want it to line up. All right, you see, came down. All right, this is my zero area. Came up, shot past 23, didn't even look back. Went to the 38, played around. Went up to the 50. Came to the 60. You see how I consolidated right there on your 60? I know you can't see the number.
I see it.
It consolidated right there and dropped right back down. A nice little slow drop. That's perfect example of Fibonacci right there. All right. Now if it would have kept going past my 60, that's when I would have got in for my buy. All right. And when I got in for my buy at the 60 area, right here, I would have on my other settings, it would have been like 110, 120 area, and that'll be my take profit area
Okay,
if
so
I'm
let me
buying.
ask. And I'm sorry, man, if I'm taking up anybody else's time for asking these questions, but you see how that wick comes up and then shoots back down? Like, how do I know that that's not going up and then shoots back down compared to it just going up and going to continue to keep going up?
You following that trend?
Oh, that trend line. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Don't forget what you got in front of you. You got these major support areas. So you say I'll see me. I have EMAs, right? My EMA is going to be like magnets, so it's going to stick close to price as possible. So once price start going up here and my EMA stick down here, that's a fake out. That's telling me the market makers just they collecting more buys right now so they can fake you out into a sale. So that's how I really know how to get, you know what I'm saying, if it's a fake out or not. But if my EMA stay onto it, and if I had my ADX on here, if my ADX was in the buyer's market, hey, shit, I'm going straight in for that buy. Take profit 10 pips. But it has to break this right here, though. It has to respect that. If it don't come down and try to retest and just keep shooting up, oh yeah, that's money.
So you would have got it for that buy at that green line and that trend line when it passed, if it kept going up.
Yeah, that'll be my buy. It's gone. It ain't gonna come, and especially if it came back and retest and shot right back up again. Oh yeah, it's going to that 100. And once it passed the 100, then it's gonna continue to go where it's supposed to go at.
Right.
That's how I normally use Fibonacci.
Like UJ.
Right down that 70, at 78. Wait till the next video, you'll see. It'll be a wrap. You say UJ, what UJ doing? I'm in UJ. No, I ain't in UJ. I'm in Forex.
UJ going up.
What Senator Obama doesn't seem to understand that if without precondition,
NJ going down. Or was down. Well, he's going up too.
Yeah, that's shooting up right now. It's prime time hours for Asian session. All right. So that just like, you can still, like on TraderView, you still can do it the regular way like I taught y'all. You still do it the regular way. Find your high. Right? I'll come down just a little bit. Right? Came back. You see that candle? That's your retest candle. Right? Came down, retest, went back up, made a doji, made another one. Oh yeah, that's pips, baby. That's pips.
EJ hit a hell of a wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm in. I'm in EJ. I'm in like 40 pips right now. It probably done came back and snuck up on me again. Yep. See, you just do it the regular way how we always been doing it. And you can find quick breakouts like that. Or you can, like I said, train your eye. You train that eye. Train that eye, you can see it both ways. So if price ever breaks that right there, come back in the hair, I'm in for a sale. But I can tell right now this been choppy. Let me put the ADX on here, man. I'm blind without my ADX right now. How you add the ADX, you go to insert indicator. All right. ADX. ADX and DI. All right. Yes, sir. We in the buyer's market right now. You see how fast I looked at it? I felt naked without my ADX just now. But anything, if your green and black line is over 25, you're in the trending market. Really, if your black line is over 25 and over 50, you're in a tremendous trending market. That's the best time to be trading. If they all together, stuck together like magnets, that's consolidation. That's you. It's not giving you out anything. That's fake out time. Get the thing right. Get the thing right. Anybody be using the ADX from the last time I taught it a little bit? 20, 25.
Told me they couldn't do it. They got it. Out of here.
Yeah, 25 right there. All right, so that black line is your 25. This is your 20. Anytime market is under your 20 and 25, hey, stay away from it. All right.
Hold on. Say that one more time, Kedrick. I'm right here, bro.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Yes, sir.
Here, YouTube. Yeah, it's on. I went over it just a little bit. It's on my last video on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
ADX. Yeah, somebody asked that just now. I'm gonna go back over it right now. We're gonna go straight into it, and I'm gonna end it. I gotta get my settings right. That don't got me mad. Yeah, all right. So ADX, all right. Everybody, take out your notes again.
Hey, babe, we're about to be over with this.
Missed calls.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna hit you up a little bit afterwards. I got somebody who has a kid. This is on a different note. Somebody who had a kid, and they said they couldn't do Forex because they got a child.
That should be their main motivation, to teach their child this, so their child don't have to go slave for nobody else.
That's on a different note. I won't take up people's time.
Don't get me started on that, man.
Oh shit!
All right, so for your ADX, your black ADX line, okay? Your black ADX line, if it's over 20 and 25, it's in the trending market. I'm gonna repeat that, all right? Your black ADX line, if it's over 20 and 25, it's in the trending market. Okay. Your D plus line is your green line. Okay. If your D plus green line is above 20 and 25, it's in a bullish market. It's bullish. If it's under 20 and 25, it's bearish. All right. So I'm gonna do that one more time. Your D plus line is your green line. So if it's above 20 or 25, it's bullish. All right. If it's under 20 or 25, you're in a bearish market. So you gotta have this black line. Okay. You gotta have your black line over 20 or 25 to even say if it's in a bullish market or not. If your black line is not trending, you don't need to be in that trade. Like with me, I only get into the trades when my black line is up here. I'm definitely getting pips because it's in stupid trending market. It's on the way back up there now. So that's how I know to get into that. That's how I know to stay into this buy. Right now, we in a buyer's market. The sellers are not even in there right now. It's straight buyers in the market. All right. So that's your green line. So it's just vice versa from your red and your green. Okay, so your green, your red D minus line, if it's above 25 or 20, it's bearish. Okay, so if your red line and your black line is above 20, and 25, and your green line is above, you know what I'm saying? If your green line is under this, you in a bearish market. So it just flip flops because you see how your red line is trending under 20, but your green and black line is over 20 and 25. That means it's bullish. You know, it means it's just crazy buyers in the market right now. So it's vice versa. Yeah. If your black ADX line is under, if your black ADX line is under 20 or 25, you are in a non-trending market. You do not need to be trading. Right? So that example of that right here is right here. When they all together, just playing around in the 20. You know, just consolidate. And just like you see it, just regular consolidation. But once she stopped going up, so once I saw this went up and this up here, it told me sellers was in the market for a little while. So if I put this line, you see how this line matched straight up to this right here? Look at all them sales. See that? It went straight down. Right here. Sell. Look at that. Black line over 50. This over 25. Sales. Sellers was in the market. It's a trending market, so the price is just going to move a whole lot smoother. You're not wasting your time sitting there all day, but like, damn, this shit, it's not even going, you know, it's giving me little pips right now because you're trading in a non-trending market. Only get in the market when it's trending. And that's how so basically you look at your ADX on your 1 hour and on your 4 hour. Basically from your 1 hour to your 4 hour, you can do your ADX. You could do them on any time frame, but they're most accurate on your highest time frame. You know?
ADX.
Yeah. That's my baby right there. I love the ADX.
If my black line is high, the market is trending. So you can,
right. If your black line is high altogether, the market is trending. All right. If it's high altogether, the market is trending. But one of these green or red lines is going to be up there with it because it ain't going to just be trending by itself. You see that every time it went up there, one of those lines was there with it. You'll never see both of the lines up there together.
So since the green line is up there with the black line, this is a bullish market.
It's a bullish market right now.
Red line.
It's straight bullish market. It's and you see how we got it drawn. Look at it. If it breaks that, you know where it's gonna go. It's gonna go back to a sell. It's gonna come down, retest this right here. If it don't get back through it, it's gonna boom. I'm getting that sell.
Okay.
But I won't do it until I see my red line above this 25 area. It got to be above this 25. 20 or 25. But I like 25 the best.
Now the green line and it's going up. Trying to punch you up.
Mm-hmm. So you can go to different charts and see it. Save this one.
Test it out. Testing it out on the demo.
Yikes. All right, so say EJ. I'm eager to see what EJ doing right now. I'm in it. Who else in EJ? Anybody else in EJ?
No.
See, you see how it looked on EJ on your ADX? It's everything is under 20 right now. You got a little bit over 20, but it's in a non-trending market. That's why I just give you little pips. It's giving you some pips, but it's not giving you these. You know, you want the big drops, man. You want the big bullish uptrends. You want the big bearish downtrends. All this did was higher high, higher low, you know, and just need another higher low right here and went right back up.
Do you peep UCAD?
You say UCAD? UCAD.
My black line's above the 20, The green line's above the 20. The red line low, so I must be in a bullish market. It's near a support line. I mean,
It ain't ready yet. That's why it's stalling up here. If it wasn't a trending market, it would have been done broke through that.
but it's near a resistance line. Okay.
You got your black and green over 20 right now, so it's trending a little bit, but I'll feel more comfortable once it go over that black line. Once it go over your 25. So it's slowly becoming a bullish market. Right now you got a lot of buyers in there. But it's still not trending how I want it to trend. You see this right here? Look at this. You see how that was all over up here?
Yes, sir.
You had your green line just slightly above 20, 25, and it did that right there. Shit. That's pips.
What?
Pips. Pips. Any other pair? That's UCAD. I ain't traded UCAD in so long. What else? What we did? UJ, GU. I see a lot of people made some money on GU. Oh yeah, GU just in a sideways trend. Hey, once you train your eyes for it, you only need to look at the chart just one time. So you trend line.
Gee, you play too many games, bro.
Huh? Oh
Hey,
man.
you play too many games.
Yeah, she be playing. She be playing. But GU be pushing them pips out though. Look at them sell drops. GU is trend. GU is doing dang. Baby, come on now. That was the real trend right there. See it? That was the real trend right there. Sometimes I just draw one line to see where it's gonna go. You know, it's the real trend before it shot up. All these are overlaps, so don't be scared to place it up over. They overlap. They ain't did nothing but come down and fake you out. Came back up, came down. So it be nothing but lower high, lower low, 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 lower high, lower low. That's all she doing. Market structure. Left side, she made higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. That's it. She look good to me. GU look good to me. She gonna be ready by London breakout time. She gonna break that. Oh well. Yeah. See on the 4 hour, she just trending right now. She probably gonna come right here. So if we had this drawn up, we'll know exactly where GU is going at. Exactly where it's going. Questions. You said when it's under, can you show how to put the ADX on the chart again? Yeah, sure. Hold on. You go to insert. You go to insert indicator. All right. You just type in ADX. And you always go to ADX and DI. And then click on that. You go to format. You change your settings to 25. And you should be good to go. Just remember, it always got to go off to 25. 2025. ADX. One time look. That's all you got to look at it. One time. See right now, she ain't in the trending market right now on the 4 hour. 1 hour might be a little better. Oh yeah, that should be easy trade right there. I'll watch this. I'll set an alert. I'll set an alert. Trend line. Horizontal line. I'll set an alert. Oh, that's too high. Let me go down just a little bit. Right there. All right. So that just let me know what I see to the left that we're struggled at a lot. So the price you see, once it got there, it automatically knocks right back up. So if it breaks this line, comes down and break this too, I'm in there for a strong sell all day. Remember to retest. Look on the 5 minute for the entry. Don't be scared of that. For that 5 minute, that's why I go in the higher time frames and go in the 5 minute to place my entry. It's just smoother. If you knew what was going on the 1 hour and you see this, you'll look on your 5 minute. If price is up here just like it is on your 1 hour and it's ready to go into a sell, I'll stack right here and take all that. That's a lot of pips right there. So that's some of the stuff, how to teach you how to trade off the 5 minute by using higher time frames. That's gonna be on the next one. So my next one I'm gonna do the Fibonacci again. We're gonna add the EMAs. Okay, we're gonna draw up some more zones. I want to go over market structure with y'all by doing lower highs and higher lows. And we did supply and demand tonight. Okay. And I got to get my Fibonacci settings right. Once I get my other trader view back up, I'll be in game time. Because I had so much charts drawn up already, and everything disappeared 10 minutes before I got on the Zoom. Any more questions? I'm probably going to end it in a few.
How do you save your markups? Like if you go to another pair, is it going to save?
It'll save it. Yeah,
Okay.
or you can go to template. Or you can go to template and save it too.
Okay.
So that way, if they ever do change, you'll see it over here somewhere. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's why I like TraderView. It always save your work.
Okay.
Whenever you click back, what was the first pair that I did? EU?
Yeah.
So if I go back to EU still should look the same for me. See that? It saves it. It doesn't look like rainbow on EU. Let me see. 2 questions. So can you go over how to set up the monthly chart real quick? How do you save the markups on? Oh yeah, templates. That's how you say it. Les, I got you. So let's go to the monthly again. Let me do it on a different pair real quick. GBP NZD. I'll go to G. Alright, that's our 4 hour. I don't know. Hey, 4 hour break. Seeing that dang, my computer acting a little stupid, so I'm gonna have to do it this way for right now. So you say the monthly. Let's go back to the monthly. Your monthly, you just draw your support and resistance. your higher time frame and your lower time frame. If it's all the way out here, that's invalid. You don't even need to use that. So I'll just use it like right here and right there. So you remember your monthly is going to be black. All right. All right. That's how you do your monthly. You just draw your support and resistance. You know, closer to price though. You don't need to do it all the way from price. And how I do my weekly, just like I did with them. Sometimes you can just, oh man, sometimes you can eyeball the 50. You don't have to pull out the 50 every time. But sometimes you can eyeball the 50. So like I told them, you do this 50, you do the fibs, you pull out your fib. Went from top to bottom. All right, now you do your trend line, not your trend line. Well, it's gonna be yellow. So your 50 right there in the middle. Boom, perfect every time. So this is just on a faster pace. This is how I'll do it. Remove. And that's just me doing it with the candles, but you mostly supposed to do it on a line chart though. You do your markups line chart monthly all the way down to your 1 hour line chart. All right. So if you look at it, that's where price is at. That's how you know you're hitting it right on the head. All right. And then you go through all these little stuff right here, looking for your gaps and all the other stuff. That's when the time come in. So do you think EU will go into a buy or keep dropping? I don't know, man. I ain't break EU down on. Yeah, I did break EU. EU been buying lately, man. EU been in a stupid bullish uptrend. But if you look on your daily, you gotta learn to look at your daily candles and see how they close and open up. So let's look at the daily. I look at the daily every morning when I wake up. Let's go to the daily. Take some of this stuff off. Delete. Go to your candlestick. All right, zoom in. This thing getting on my nerves. So you see right now. So you see the last candle yesterday closed with a doji bearish. All right. The other candle, your other daily candles already went up some. If you see that little pin needle, it already went up just a little bit. Went up, came back down. Now it's starting to come back down. You know, either it's gonna either do a wick fill and fill this wick, or it's gonna go into a bullish uptrend just to fill this top wick. But hopefully it goes into a buy. It looks like it's growing, so I think it's continuing to go to a buy right now. Just off the daily, just off the first daily candle. And you go to your 4 hour. So your 4 hour been playing around with you. So something about this area right here, it's not even messing with on the bigger time frames. I think it's about to shoot right back up, bro. It's not breaking this area right here. It's respecting the hell out of it. But on the 4 hour, you have a lot of sellers in your market. Look at that. It's over the 20. No, never mind, because your black line down here. So that explains why, boom, that's a pin drop too. I just saw something about a pin drop candle. I think pin drop candle, when it's a green candle to the left, indicates it's going into a buy. Hold up, let me look at it. Let me do some research real quick. I'm thinking about getting in this myself. Who got the candlestick sheet? Are you ready? Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's the pin drop. When it closed bearish, it closed. Yeah, ain't ready yet. It's not ready yet. Let's go down. So your trend is respecting it on all time frames right now. So I'm thinking that since it's scared to break this right here, it's going to continue to go back up to a nice little uptrend to go make a new lower high. Go down to the 15-minute. See, your 15-minute ain't putting out nothing right now. Putting out little wicks. It's playing around that area, man. I'll go down to the 5-minute. Let me see what a 5-minute. You see how on the 5-minute I could have got in? You see how you're respecting that line? So on the 5-minute, you can play around too if it's in a nice little trending market. If it was trending, this 5-minute would have been going up and down. Crazy. It's doing it a little bit, but it's not enough to secure some good money. Unless you're on higher lots. If you're on higher lots, just use 5 or 10 pips. You should be straight for the day. Off those little moves right there. So that's why I think with EU will be all right. It should continue to go up. But right now, I'll watch it and see. I'm a seller, so I would love for it to go into a nice sale. And as soon as it come down, make sure it passed this area right here before you automatically jump into it. Make sure it passed that. And then get into it for a sale if it continues to drop. Or if you're in a trending market. So anything else before I end it? I appreciate y'all for hopping on with me for so long. But yeah, this video is recorded. It will be uploaded to the chat, and I'm gonna put it on my YouTube so you guys can enjoy it for your pleasure. What else? I think I went over all my notes. That's it for me. I'm about to relax and get back in this market, man. Y'all had me out the market for a couple hours. I gotta see what my trade's doing. Let me see. Talk about don't act like that. Keep it cute. Yeah, I keep it cute. Yeah, get back in the true cap. In the market, I think I'm gonna do a London breakout tonight. I ain't did it in so long. Yeah, something. You're welcome. You're most welcome. I wish my settings was right, man. I wish this wasn't a new trading view, man. It reset everything on me. I had a whole, man, I was about to bring the ball game, but I had to start from scratch. But I think I did a pretty good job doing it from scratch. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on EU though. I think EU gonna break. EU don't go back up and test this area again. EU about to break. EU ain't been there in a little. Yeah, it's 5 minutes. Let me go on my higher time frame. I think EU gonna break, man. I'll set me like a little sell stop, like 20 pips out, just in case it is travel a little bit. Yeah, I think EU gonna break that trend after a while, because once it be trending like this, it don't stay in it that long. Once it doesn't make it a couple higher high, lower lows and stuff like that, it's gonna continue to break out probably. As soon as it gets stronger later on, or tomorrow morning. Right now, it's just giving you a little baby wicks. It ain't doing nothing. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to hop off. Y'all have a blessed one and continue to get these pips. Hit me up if you need me. I'm only one phone call away or one message away. Yeah, have a good one.